Ash Putnam went viral after being frustrated for not getting jobs.
So I applied for a job at TJ Maxx a few weeks ago and they denied my application. They couldn't even call me. They just sent me some automated email. So I went in today and I was like, so what was the reason I didn't get hired? And she was like, oh, like you just like don't have enough experience. There was candidates that had like more experience than you. And, I asked her if it was about my tattoos, obviously, because I know a lot of places don't like tattoos. She said that wasn't the reason. I don't feel like that's true, but whatever, I'll leave it at that. So I'm just wondering how, like, teenagers and young adults who haven't had a job before, how are they supposed to get employed if these places are only hiring people with experience? So younger people just can't get a job because they haven't worked enough. So like they'll deny a 16-year-old a job because they don't have enough work experience. Like it just doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, I do okay with money as is, so I didn't like need the job, but I would have liked it to have made some extra money so I could pay off my debt quicker. And, I hate that my tattoos are such a defining factor for me getting a job or not. Like, just because I have tattoos doesn't mean I'm not gonna be a good worker. Like, I do not understand that at all. Because quite literally, some of the most smart, intelligent people I've ever met are people with tattoos and piercings. I could be wrong, but I've seen that, like, in Europe, like, people with tattoos and piercings can get jobs, like, way easier there. So, why is America not hopped on the bandwagon? Another thing, too, is, like, all these places, they say that they're hiring, but I feel like they're not. Because I shop at all of these stores and I see hiring now signs, but those signs have been up for months and I know plenty of people are looking for work. So how have they still not hired people? I just feel like this is something that needs to be talked about. It's so annoying. And for anyone that is looking for a job right now that is younger and doesn't have experience, I truly wish you the best of luck because it is very hard out here right now.
In today's competitive job market, companies are not only looking for candidates with the right skills and qualifications, but also those who align with their brand image. Ivy Johnson, who also has many tattoos, says her tattoos are very aggressive.
I have worked in the tattooing industry. I have worked in corporate America as a very heavily tattooed person, and now I'm a business owner. When I was in corporate America, though, I was a hiring manager. And I want to discuss a couple of things that might help you understand your circumstance. You are a heavily tattooed person, as you know, but as another person had stitched in, your tattoos are very aggressive. They're very aggressive looking. And in a customer-facing basis, aka retail, that doesn't always go over well. So that's first and foremost, which I'm sure you know. Secondly, your attitude is really bad. You have a really bad attitude. If you had come into my business after an interview or even applying and chatting on the phone, even if I didn't even know that you were a heavily tattooed person, I'd be like, yo, bye, there's the door. Like, you have to put your best foot forward in an interviewing circumstance, no matter what you do, what you're applying for, or what you look like. If someone came in with an attitude like you had, I'd just be like, I would never hire this person because that is someone that is representing my business. That is someone that is representing me and my brand. So that's something to also consider. But self-awareness, looking inward at yourself and making sure that you know who you are and how you operate outwardly is the most important thing. So I hope that helps. No hate to you, just trying to help out.
Some studies have suggested that tattoos can affect someone's career progression. In 2018, a LinkedIn survey found that 40% of respondents said they had rejected a candidate for a job because they had a visible tattoo. 88% of recruiters and HR professionals who responded said they thought tattoos limited a candidate's prospects. For job seekers, the emphasis on image in hiring practices can pose challenges, particularly for those who do not fit the perceived mold. Finding a balance between image and inclusivity in hiring practices is essential for companies looking to attract top talent and build a strong brand identity.